Have you ever found yourself thinking, "I'll be so much happier when I have more money," or "I'll finally feel successful after I get that new job"? Perhaps I'll feel more confident when I'm in a relationship. We all have. The problem is, these limiting beliefs aren't only misleading, but without even realizing, these seemingly innocent thoughts sneakily disempower us by making our current happiness contingent on future outcomes. So how can we stay committed to intentional change, progression, and our ambitious spirit, while also maximizing our immediate sense of well-being and joy instead? That's today on Understanding Our Compulsive Desires. From the second stage of LifeDeck, Beliefs. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help spread the love. As we'll now go ahead and begin this learning meditation with a single deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, and releasing, feeling your mind relaxing. Arthur Schopenhauer, the renowned 19th century German philosopher, defines desire as the continuous, tormenting pressure of unsatisfied want, one that creates a continual cycle of craving and temporary satisfaction. Similarly, the Buddhists believe that the negation of desires is the path to nirvana, or ultimate enlightenment. The challenge today, however, is this ideological or philosophical ideal, and its obvious incompatibility with modern economics and societal structure. It simply does not befit a functional capitalist society for all individuals to reject their desires completely. So a further analysis and interpretation is clearly required. A new functional framework of expansive beliefs to operate from is needed. All sources agree that our desires become a problem, especially when we constantly dwell on what we don't have. Being stuck in this lack mindset can lead to a phenomenon known as the "I'll be happy when" syndrome. From a place of privilege, our society seems to have installed in us the limiting belief that we must achieve something of significance, material value, or recognition from others in order to feel even mildly content. But as Oliver Burkeman, in his book 4,000 Weeks points out, we have a bad habit of treating the present solely as a path to some superior future state. And so the present moment won't ever feel satisfying in itself. So the question remains, how can we maintain our ambitions, embrace our goals, and feel free to dream, and therefore desire, while not being dragged down into their depths? Here now are 4 main ways to approach thinking about compulsive desires that will help us work towards achieving our life goals in the most joyful, least inhibited way. The first is to become aware of everything we do have in our lives, and to exercise the mind muscle of constant and repetitive gratitude. Greek Stoic philosopher Epicurus said, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." Strengthening this mindset creates a resilience to the natural emotional fluctuations that come along with being ambitious. The second is becoming aware of, intentional about, and specific with our actual desires. Being sure of what we are desiring in the first place is crucial. If we are wasting energy desiring things that are clearly not appropriate or possible, then we are merely fantasizing. These desires require a process of letting go, and then redirection of focus to far more beneficial, life-enriching pursuits and aims. Beyond this, most simply haven't spent the time actually thinking about what they want. As Indian mystic Sadhguru jovially explains, most of the time these desires aren't even our own. We're busy looking at our neighbor who got a new car. Because we often desire things we don't actually even want, when we do happen to attain them, we feel greatly unfulfilled, especially because of the effort and resources we potentially put into achieving them. That's why it's so important to spend the needed intentional time reconnecting with what we're passionate about, to determine what we're energized to achieve, to choose our focus, to make sure we're not led astray by the beliefs of others. After becoming aware and intentional with our desires, the third is to then break things down. This involves making a detailed plan to achieve these desired results through small and incremental steps. This simplification allows us to let go of the big end result and desire, and focus on each achievable step along the way, making it easier to enjoy the process. The fourth and biggest understanding is that we are not attempting to lead a life free from suffering in the first place, or, for that matter, lead a life free from desires. Not only is this completely unrealistic for the majority of the modern population, but a challenge-less, suffering-free life would also happen to be unbearably uneventful and unrewarding. A more powerful, expansive belief is what Will Durant captures in his book, The Story of Philosophy, when he simply says, "We need resistance to raise us." This is the profound understanding and acceptance of life's hardships, even the appreciation of our most challenging times. With the right awareness, understanding, mental conditioning, and approach, ultimately we can see our desires more as Napoleon Hill did in his 1937 self-help classic, Think and Grow Rich, when he proclaimed, "Desire is the starting point of all achievement." And these mind muscles of gratitude, awareness, accountability, focus, and discipline can be strengthened and conditioned to greatly increase your life energy and potential. As Vivian Green, author of Good Morning, says, "Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning to dance in the rain." With consistent effort over time, you can manifest more than you ever thought possible. That is, as long as you're willing to embrace the difficult and therefore rewarding journey of one day, eventually fulfilling even the most audacious of your desires. Let's now end with a deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, and releasing, feeling a wave of courage and confidence wash over you. As always, thanks for being here. If you've enjoyed this learning, please do like and subscribe to stay in touch. And make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. Plus, check out this next video to continue the life learning. And until next time, keep building your destiny.